Thank you to our studio audience, and thank you as always to our viewers at home. Welcome to another edition of the IB Film Show. I, as always, am your host, Mr. Shotwell, and joining me in the studio today is filmmaker Justin Costaro. Justin has just wrapped production on his latest picture, You Guys Lost, and we're very happy to have him here today to talk about it before we check it out. Thanks for coming in, Justin.
Of course. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Good. Happy to have you.
Yeah.
So you are working in this film in a genre that you've done some work in before. You're working in sort of film noir,
Yes.
really a neo-noir, more or less, right?
Yeah.
This is an ambitious project. It is far and away the longest project that you've completed so far.
Yeah.
I think we top out at around 11 minutes here.
It's exactly 11 minutes.
Exactly 11 minutes. So I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about it before we check it out. The first of which was you worked in a sort of unique way with this project. Most IB Film seniors complete their final film in a collaborative setting, but you worked on this one despite its ambitious nature, entirely alone. So what was that like, working alone on this?
I mean, definitely different than like the past projects because I'm usually with other people. But yeah, I had to do the editing by myself, the cinematography. I wrote the story. I did everything. And I mean, it sounds hard, but it was kind of great just being able to be by myself and not have to not like deal with other people, but like just like I just had full control of it, and I was just able to tell like other people what I wanted, like how I wanted my actors to act, how I wanted the camera set up and everything, and I edited it how I wanted it to be, and I made the music how I wanted to make the music. So it was definitely harder and it took longer, but I think overall it was the movie I wanted to make, and it came out exactly how I wanted.
So a lot of people, I think, would be really intimidated by taking all that on. You mentioned editing, you mentioned direction of actors, you mentioned having to discover not only what music you wanted, but how you were going to make that music. Did you find that intimidating, or was that sort of rewarding in some ways?
I don't know. I was pretty excited to do everything. It was like I got a new computer, so I was able to do all of it at home, and I just right when I finished the filming, I just instantly went to editing and making the music. I just wanted to get it all done because I was just so excited to make it, and it was really rewarding when it was all finally completed. So challenging, yes, but like intimidating, no. I was definitely very excited to do it.
Maybe that excitement kind of comes from the degree of ownership you had over the
project. I would say so. Because it was mine, you know. It was great.
Sure. Very interesting. That's cool. One of the components of the film that I think, again, it's a really ambitious film. I think one of the things that's most ambitious about it is the multiple locations that you include. We have scenes in a Nassau County bar, we have scenes in houses, we have scenes on the street in cars, basements, living rooms. You have a lot of different locations in the film. What was the location scouting process like?
Yeah, well, I definitely knew, when I was writing the script, I wrote it in a bar, and I was kind of thinking like...
Sorry, you were sitting in a bar, or you
No, I was writing, and I was thinking I want this to be in a bar, and I was
happy we clarified.
Trying to figure out how I wanted to do this, and I remember one of my friends actually owns a bar. So I talked to him, I shot him a text, and I was like, any chance that I could like use it during the day, like no one will be there? He was like, totally, like that'll be fine. And I was like, that's awesome. So it's a little far away. It's about like 20 minutes away.
Okay.
So I had to get my actors over there, which was a little. They didn't really want to go far away, and they were like, I'm not coming back. Like they were like, we got to get this done today. I'm not coming for reshoots. So that was a little annoying, but we got everything we needed. So it did end up working out. So that was like a challenge. but it looked great. I loved all the shots in the bar, and it's definitely a great scene and very important for the movie. So I definitely love all the bar scenes, and I'm really happy that my friend let me use it.
It's a great location.
Yeah,
it's
it was
for
definitely
this
great.
type of film in particular. And it's a good testament to the fact that you'll be surprised when you're making movies about what'll become available to you if you just sort of have the courage to ask for it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Great. So I want to check it out, but before we do, one last question. So this will be your final sort of statement in IB Film. It'll be the last project you create before you head off to bigger and better things beyond this school. At this point in your life, what sort of filmmaker would you consider yourself to be, and how do you think that's reflected in what we're about to watch?
Yeah. Well, as we said before, I definitely love the neo-noir aesthetic. So I definitely would consider myself like more of a noir, darker themed filmmaker, I guess. And I'm definitely been inspired by other movies. David Fincher, he made Seven. One of my favorite movies, probably my favorite movie of all time.
You created or finished a project recently too on Bong Joon-ho's Memories of Murder.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that one was great too. I had to compare those films. That was one of my favorite projects as well. And that was just I just love noir films, and I love being able to make them, and I love what I've done.
Cool.
I'm really
Cool.
happy.
So do I. I'm
Yeah.
excited to watch it. So I guess on that note, we should probably check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right. So without further ado, Justin Costaro's You Guys Lost. We hope you enjoy.
Justin, we've been at this for weeks.
And?
You got nothing. No leads, no suspects.
No bodies either.
Come on, man. You really think Dad just disappeared?
You don't believe that, do you?
Well, look, what if everyone's right? What if the cops are right and he just left?
I don't think so. I mean, I think if he knew something, someone didn't want him to talk about it.
Dad's jacket?
Yeah. What?
Sticking out. What is that?
It's a receipt. Check it. Buckley's Bar. I don't know. You ever heard of it?
No, but I think we're about to.
Sure about this?
Came this far.
Justin, go check this out.
What's up? Oh my god. That's Dad. Check out the other guy in the picture.
The bartender?
I think you're right.
You guys lost?
Well, that depends. That's you, right?
Maybe. Come on, man. That's our father who disappeared a few weeks ago. Our father was here before he disappeared.
Look, we're not here to waste any time. We know our dad was here. We're just trying to find out why.
You guys should just leave this alone. Heard that one before.
This is the receipt. We're not here to waste any time. The timestamp on that says that our dad was here around the same time. Look, we're just looking for some help.
Look, guys, a lot of people come through here. I don't keep track.
He wasn't just anyone.
Look, your father used to work here, comes in here all the time. He was meeting someone that night, but I don't know.
Who?
I don't know. They always sat in the back. Nothing was said between them, but they just like passed things around.
Passed what?
This was left behind that night.
What is this?
Maybe nothing. Maybe the last place your father was when he disappeared. That's all I got.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like we gotta go to 21 Maple Street.
All right, let's go.
Doesn't look like much.
No. Let's check this place out.
Looks like nobody's home.
Maybe someone left in a hurry.
This is breaking and entering.
Nah. This is finding Dad.
Well, this isn't Dad's.
No, it's not. Speaking of which.
Alright, let's get out of here. This has gone on too far.
Alright, but I'm taking this file with me.
I don't believe it. This can't be real. Dad can't be dead. Justin, there's another address on the back of here.
Maybe we gotta go. Maybe that's where Dad is. I mean, we have to try.
We got nothing to lose. Alright, look around, see what you can find.
Alright. Check out the laptop too.
Is that a car door?
Hi!
Wait!
Dad, you're alive.
What are you doing here? I have this under control.
I don't know. We saw this death certificate, and the certificate was in a file that we got, and it just led us here. So we figured we had to come check it out.
That was Kevin's file. He was supposed to be here, not you. He was gonna help me take my death and get me out of here on the 9th. I had things figured out. You ruined it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's fine. Just a slight change of plans. Get me out of these things. The keys are on the table.
Got it.
Justin, look at me. I'm gonna have to lay low for a while. Is Matt here?
Yeah, he was just with me. I think he hid upstairs.
All right, well, listen. Go get him. Let him know I'm alive. If that man sees me upstairs, he's gonna kill me.
Okay. All right. Got it. How are we gonna get out of here?
I'm gonna go out those stairs that way.
Okay.
And then you grab him and you meet me in Newark on the 12th.
Got it.
Great job, Justin.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you as always to both our audience here and watching at home. This has been another edition of the IB Film Show. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time, everybody.